Hi everybody, today I'm making a quick instructor tutorial about using the item analysis in MyOpenMath. There are a couple of ways to get to the item analysis and I'll go through both of them. So one thing you could do is just go to your course, go to an assignment, and on the drop down you could go to grades. So this is going to show you a bunch of good information. It will tell you the average score on a question, the average tries on a question. Notice this is a homework assignment. Students have unlimited attempts, so I can see how many times they worked on the problem. I can see how many students just didn't do the problem, right? So here's an average score of the ones that completed it, and this is how many just didn't do the problem at all. It didn't record the average time per student, no big deal. But I do like this one too, how many students clicked on help. So I can see that this problem at the bottom, a lot of students clicked on the help. I can see some of them didn't do it, but lots of people clicked on help, but they were successful once they looked at the help. So that's a good thing. When it says an A, that means that there's not a help associated with it. This one at 0% says there was a help, but nobody looked at it. If I want to look at the problem, I can just hit preview and I can see what it is right there. Another thing I can do is I can go to the gradebook and I can isolate an assignment. So let's go to that same assignment. In this view, I can see the grades. I can see the raw score, I can see the percent, I can see when the student worked on it, and I can see how much time they spent on it. At the top, it says item analysis, and I want to click on that. And that will take me back to what I was looking at earlier. So again, I can see the scores, the tries, the incomplete, and the clicked on the help. Here where it says grade, if I click on this, it will take me to each individual student's work. So let's pick one like here. It will show you the student's name. Of course, I have it blanked out. And then I can see what they put in. I could also check what the real answer is. I want to show you this. On this student, see where it says show all tries. That tells me that the student did this more than once. And I can see what they put in. So you can see this was just a decimal place issue, that the first time they put in 2 decimal places, this time they put in 3. They needed 3 to get the points. Let me show you one more assignment. I'm going to go to a test. This particular class does have tests, so I'm going to drop down again, go to the grades. And up here, see where it says show parts details? So if I want to see a multiple part question, part 1, part 2, part 1, part 2, part 3, and break down how students did on each individual piece of the problem, I can see that in this part. So sometimes if you're looking at item analysis at the whole problem, it may not show you a particular part that you may want to change later or kind of review or add something to. So I like that you have this additional little piece where you can see if there's a problem that really stands out that students maybe struggled with. Like you can see this number 15 that has 6 parts. The first part looks like students struggled with it the most. Again, if I get to something that I'm like, oh, people didn't do well on this question, maybe I want to go in a little bit more and look at what they struggled with. And remember, as you're looking at it, when you say, okay, let's see all tries, you can see what the student put in, and you may want to open the key to see were they close at all, or did they just kind of miss the concept on this particular question. Hope that helps.